The Lantern Keeper. In the corner of a room where time had forgotten to move, a small wizard named Lumen stood very still. He was as thin as a pencil stroke, wearing a tall, pointed hat the color of a dried rose. The parlor around him was grand but tired. Heavy velvet curtains hung like lead, and the wallpaper peeled away in long, flowery ribbons. Lumen did not mind the dust. He had a very important job to do. In Lumen's spindly hands rested a glass orb. It was the color of a deep, midnight ocean, but it was hollow and dim. Lumen looked into the sphere, waiting for the shadows of the house to wake up. He felt a heavy ache in his chest, a weight that he carried through the silent hallways of the mansion every single night. A shiver passed through the room, and a figure emerged from the heavy curtains. It was Beatrice, a ghost as soft as wood smoke. She drifted toward Lumen, her eyes filled with a quiet, ancient kindness. She did not reach for the orb Lumen held. Instead, she reached toward Lumen himself, her translucent fingers hovering near his chest. Beatrice didn't take anything that didn't belong to her. With a gentle tug, she pulled a tiny, flickering mote of light from Lumen's heart. As the mote left him, Lumen felt a sudden flash of a summer afternoon, the smell of cut grass and the sound of a distant piano. Beatrice carefully placed the spark into the azure orb, and the glass began to hum. As the memory settled into the sphere, Lumen felt himself grow a little lighter and a little more transparent. The heavy ache in his chest was replaced by a strange, cool breeze. He watched the golden spark dance inside the blue glass, swirling like a trapped star. Beatrice smiled, a silent thank you written in the air, and vanished into the shadows. Soon, another visitor arrived. Leto, a tall ghost with shoulders slumped by the weight of many years, stepped out from behind a grandfather clock. He moved slowly, his form flickering like a candle in a draft. Lumen held the orb out, offering himself to the process. He knew that to fill the lantern, he had to give away the pieces of the past he had been guarding so fiercely. Leto reached into Lumen's chest and withdrew a mote that glowed like a sunset. This memory was sharp, the feeling of a hand being let go, the salt of a tear, the silence of a goodbye. When Leto placed it in the orb, Lumen's legs became faint, like charcoal lines rubbed away by a thumb. He wasn't afraid. The more he gave, the more the room seemed to brighten. The orb was nearly full now, a swirling galaxy of blues, golds, and oranges. Lumen's red hat was just